Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And here we go from Lambeau. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. That's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
3-3. It's a gain of 8.
2nd down, looking for options. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
The dose of the hurry up here.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
To the air with Love. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, and it's holding up so far. 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they were headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 32.
Now start on the ground. Gallup dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 3-yard line.
Young working from the gun. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
On 4th down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. Trying to get it out quick. Oh, Brock, this is short. And can't obey the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really...
That was a shitty fucking punt.
Ready, set.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set, punt. Ready.
They go counter. It's Jacobs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Come on, set, ready.
Love on 3rd and short. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. It's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. But that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on third down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
McManus sends it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Set to return, it's Chuba Hubbard. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Smash! Smash! Let's go next. Cut!
The handoff for Dowdle, running right. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Here's Dowdle again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Out of the gun, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Love looking to pass. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Jaden Reed, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
That's taken at the 15. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Check right. Hey, green. Red, 38. Field, black. Needle, blue. Hey, blue. Ready?
Young looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Black ultra. refuse. Yellow. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Young's pass.
Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Working quickly here.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 39-yard line.
Ready.
And they're trying something here. They fake the spike. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down.
Loss of 4 yards.
And they come through the sack to bring around third down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down.
Ready.
Third and long. Here's Love. Man downfield. He's got it. So that's Dobbs. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Love now off the play action. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Hubbard with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
At 2:01, he's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Down. Hut.
The inside gives to Dowdle. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Offense in a hurry up here.
Cover 38. Ready.
Young throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Drops on the play. And it's third down.
Right. Blue striker. Ready.
Third and long, Young. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Strike 45. White.
They're going for it. Young buys time, rolling right. The ball is out. Young lost it. And they say the Packers got to this one. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does. Because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum on. It's not just the ball.
And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
You ain't said shit the whole game, don't talk now.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempts coming.
Fight. 97. Here we go.
Packers will set up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Panthers
On now is McManus to kick this away. Hubbard with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Right, 95. 10.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Ball red. 50. Green. Ready?
Looking to throw. Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Still fighting forward. To the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get their first points of this game just before halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Near that right upright, but it sneaks in. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10.
Panthers 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Black shot. Ready. Watch yellow. 22. Ready.
Play fake, it's Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Set. Red.
Back to the air. Love. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for Christian Watson that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
3rd down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their 12-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Set. Set. Cut.
From the pistol, it's Young. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
On for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Keeps the score.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
on now is McManus to kick this away. Hubbard with a return here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Blue, smash. Hut. Set.
Going right side, Dowdle with it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Black
At the
over.
34-yard line.
45. White. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Can I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Dumped off to his running back. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Here we go. Black. 95. Black shot. Set.
4th down, Young. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
52 blaster. Ready?
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Offense up to the line fast.
3-3.
That's good for a Packers first
Hut.
down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Down. Set. Hut.
Play action. Love. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Ready? Hut.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. They'll run for it. Jacobs. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Smith red. Let's go now. 52 blue. Ready?
Now give to Dowdle. He's running left. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Micah Parsons making that play. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
At the 17-yard line.
Now Young. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Third and just 2 to go.
Red, cycle. Set. 10 black, 0 green.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 30, check white. Opposite, green, check pink. Black block. Yellow, line. Yellow, go. Blue, check. Ready?
They'll go, Dowdle. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Black. Ready, set.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On now is McManus to kick this away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Young to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go next black shot. 60 red. Right.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, black, 95. Set, hut.
Young working from the gun. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 10, Young. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. Along the right sideline, there's space. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing.
Good game, dude. Good game. That was game over anyways. 4th quarter, 3 minutes left. 5 and 3 now.
Bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just